When we last left off, you guys had made your way down in the castle, found the cool portal room, and a devil, one that was trapped at the very least. And we're trying to figure out the whole thing with the mirrors and the laser coming out of this machine. While you were fiddling around, apparently while you were on the setting that appeared to be some sort of candy world, uh, apparently a chocolate rabbit got through. One that didn't move much when it was being looked at, often tried to stand still to basically mimic just being a chocolate rabbit, but apparently had the ability to charm people and managed to charm Flex and tried to get Flex to get it out of there. Unfortunately, the rest of you saw Flex running away and chased him down and managed to kill the chocolate rabbit. Although only after it threw an egg at one of your party members, turning her wrists to iron. Her poor, poor scales.
Yeah.
You
And
also found some jelly beans that had interesting properties. The same sort of properties you'd find in a bag of beans. Deciding that you didn't want to deal with the laser anymore, one of you decided to put a bag over the machine, to put their bedroll over the machine, and left it there, thus cutting off the mirror, making all of the mirrors basically just be mirrors instead of portals. Although, at some point, Blank, the one of you who can't talk, or doesn't talk, it's hard to tell which, started attacking the mirror that the candy things had come from, which led to several of the NPCs to pick him up and try to carry him out of there, which then led to an unfortunate incident with Flex, who thought that Raja was attacking him, and he nearly killed Raja as a result.
It's an
Blank
innocent
went in and
misunderstanding.
actually destroyed the mirror. Then the party worked together, mostly through Rack, who was figuring things out, how to turn the part of the machine off, the part that led to all the weird rooms, and you were able to get yourselves out of the castle, but not before blocking up the tunnel leading directly to the devil, so that hopefully if somebody wandered in, they wouldn't run directly into the devil. So that is what you're facing now. Flex nearly killed Raja, so Raja and Nolan are currently avoiding Flex, and they are just being civil with the rest of you. They do seem to be giving, well, besides giving Flex a wide berth, are also like not. They're not being as friendly with you as they might have been. And you guys are going to be heading back. It's going to take you guys a couple of days to get back to Orin. But since you were banned from this place over here, you're kind of making more of a beeline towards Orin across the plains. Rather than making you roll for every single potential plane encounter, we're going to make a group roll. Who would like to do the group roll to see how much danger you potentially get into on the way back?
I'll roll.
Dibs.
just as a quick question, is it safe to say we've had a long rest by now?
Yes. You got out of the castle, you found out your horses are fine. They're a little bit hungry, but you managed to get them some more food. They had enough water, thankfully. It rained. They got water from that. But you're able to feed them. They give you, so you slept, waiting for them to feel, but to
I think you
recover
have
from.
my wrong token
What?
on the board. I think you have my wrong token on the board because it says it has the wrong hit points and it says I'm
Yeah,
almost
this is
dead.
an older token, so don't worry about it.
Okay.
But who said that they were gonna roll? I think
Me.
two of you yelled. Okay, I heard Cotton say it first originally, so we're gonna let Cotton roll.
All right, what am I
Cotton
rolling?
is going to roll a 1d100 for me.
This will be fun.
All right. So, is there anything you guys wish to do on your trip back?
I want to examine the mirror shards I collected, see if there's anything, magical about them.
Okay. do any of you wish to talk amongst yourselves, talk with the NPCs, do any other sort of research?
I'm gonna close my book, look up, and see. Hey, we left the castle place. Wait, we couldn't leave that place without that ring. Did we get that ring? Anybody?
I'm give an affirmative wink, wink, nod, nod to Cotton. Because, I mean, weren't we saying we're not sure we want to let these guys know we have it?
Oh, I should maybe be a little more quiet with my questions. You know what? Yeah, I'm sure it's not important.
Bubbles would like to grill Rock on if she can't get her arms healed at the temple, she'd like to get Rock said she might know some people somewhere else who could fix it, so she'd like to get like in-depth directions and names and stuff for that so that she knows her backup plan. Hello?
Yep,
Hello.
sorry, I forgot to take it off mute. I said, that would involve taking you to the Nexus, and I would have to take you there myself.
Would you be willing to do that if I
Yes.
need you to?
Yes, I would be willing to do that.
And if I need to find you, I can find you at the archaeology place, the
At the guild,
club
yes.
temple. Yes, at the guild, right. Okay, thank you. Hopefully we won't need to do that, but my looks are very important, as you can see. So.
Tell me
this is a high
one.
priority.
Sorry.
Sorry, go on. Go on.
I was just going to say that stealthily, one night before we tuck in, on our way back, I want to, not ritual, I want to spend a spell slot to, kind of sneakily try to identify this ring.
Alright, so you're trying to identify something.
The ring.
Alright, yeah, hold on one second. Now, the ring itself, the band around the red stone, seems to be focusing its energy and tuning it to the infernal plane, aka the hell plane. And it seems to potentially hide somebody from the influence of devils. You could tell from the identification that in the hands of a vampire, it has the potential of commanding various devils, like being able to use Charm Person on a devil as if they were a person. Basically giving influence over them, along with the ability to walk into the infernal realms easily. It seems to basically be tailor-made for vampires, except that it has some influence with non-vampires. The stone, on the other hand, other than it's radiating infernal energy, it defies the ability of the identify spell. It seems to be something unknown. But the band seems to be where the spell work is at.
Okay, well,
I rolled a 10 for perception. Do I see her doing this?
Doubtful.
Really trying to be sneaky about it. But
Well,
is there like in our travel is it safe to say there's going to be like a time when we would be able to talk without them the NPCs overhearing us?
Yeah, because you've got 7 days of travel for my calculations.
Okay, well, I will relay this information to Cotton and Liz, I mean, I guess I'll relay it to everybody, though I don't know if Flex would care or
And while
Blank
you're doing
would have an
that,
opinion.
Zach, you discover that the mirror shards hold no magic whatsoever.
All right. In that case, then I attempt to affix them to my costume in such a way as to basically be somewhere between sequins. Basically, I'm using them as sequins on my costume.
Okay. During your travels over the next 7 days, while information's spreading, I'd like everybody to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Uh-oh.
Because we're so good at those. Well, and also, Bubbles
Ooh,
knows that...
Not great.
Well, Bubbles knows that the lady who asked for the ring is a vampire, right?
Yes.
So, if that's like told to her, and she's a paladin, and she knows it has infernal stuff, she's probably going to start arguing pretty hard not to give the ring.
All right.
Did
Now-
you
to
say
the lady with the
Now,
dude
with your
name.
wisdom saving throws, you're going to assume that the people with the lowest or the highest are going to have some sort of reflection. But there are certain people in this group that have been affected by something unknown, and I wasn't going to go about saying who's who, only that I'm now going to drag two of said people into a dream sequence with under second roll 20 group. So
wonderful?
because the two of those people didn't roll high enough on their wisdom saving throw to avoid the dream
Well.
sequence.
I'll see y'all later. Oh, not me?
All right. So, one night, probably midway through your journey, after you've spent some time recovering, identifying, fixing stuff to your clothes, all of that, both of you find yourself experiencing the same dream at the same time. You both see each other floating in a misty space. And floating between the two of you is a very strange figure. One that Zach would have recognized the face of. Let me see if I can send the two of you, and just the two of you, a picture. Something that I drew probably 30 years ago at this point. But give me a second, and I will drag you guys into a thingy. Okay, I'm not muted. You guys can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I hear you.
Hello.
Hi, kiddo.
Hello, small human.
Oh, he can't hear you. You're my earbud.
Yeah, still say hello to small human for us.
Hello, small human, for us.
Alright, so let's see. Where is that picture? I have all these pictures for things I drew ages and ages ago, and then eventually ages and ages ago also, managed to scan back when I had a scanner. And this particular one happens to be relevant. So let me see if I can find the picture and remember where I put it. And if not, there's always I pull out my, let's see, search my, oh yeah, I can search by name. Here's the good one. Yeah. Hold on. Copy.
So, is it safe to assume that we're having this dream sequence because we actually touched the ring?
And only one of you touched the ring.
I touched the ring.
Oh,
We
you
both
did?
touched the ring.
Oh, you both touched the ring? Okay, well, I didn't realize that part, but it has something to do with something else. And you'll see this probably now.
That's how,
Did that
the
picture
goddess
come through?
made. I did not get anything.
Hold on, I haven't pressed the button yet. Then, okay, there we go.
There we go.
Do you see her?
Wait, is that
Yes.
wearing a bikini top, or am I saying things?
That's a breast. I drew this probably 30 years ago.
Okay.
Maybe
So-
25, but 25 to 30 years ago. It was teenage years, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, yeah, but yeah, all right. So we see that.
Yeah, you see her floating in space, and as you can see, that's the same head that you saw in the mirror blank.
Can I maneuver myself through space at all, or am I like floating in 0G?
You're kind of floating in 0G, and she's
All
just basically looking at the two of you.
All right.
Saying-
I draw my dagger and try swimming through air towards it.
You hear kind of a semi-hissing laughter coming from her. How quaint! You're trying to attack me, even though it's a dream. You think you can do that? Oh, how cute! And you wouldn't even let me talk to you when I tried recently. You just destroyed that mirror for no reason. I have many others. Virtually any mirror.
I use unseen shapes and hit it with my imaginary stick.
It doesn't seem to do anything.
Selmy's just gonna listen.
And you,
She's used to weird dreams, so she wants to see where this goes.
I sensed you very close. And she's looking at you now, Selmy.
Can I talk?
Yes, you can talk.
Yeah, I don't talk. Yeah, you can. There's nothing stopping you.
Even
from
in
talking.
dreams, you don't talk. That is cool.
Yeah. If someone were to, cast read thoughts on me, all they get is pictures and silence.
That is really cool.
Yeah.
Well, are you in the ring?
In the ring. No, well, you could say that a piece of me is.
Huh.
I am. Yeah. For what it's worth, I am still swinging away. Just.
Blank, for Pete's sake, let's just calm down and hear the lady out.
Shaking my head.
Do you know what she is? Is this a thing you've seen before?
Nod. And then I point to like one of the really big mirror shards on my hat that I use as like a centerpiece.
Yes,
That's why you were
this
attacking the
little bird
mirror.
attacked the mirror because they saw me in it. How rude. Am I really that ugly to you, bird?
I point to I like hold like two fingers in front of my mouth, the imitation of fangs, and then like bug my eyes out a little bit.
She kind of laughs, and you basically her mouth full of fangs and a split tongue.
I swing at the tongue directly.
It just seems to phase right through it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. If
Really,
only
he
you could
believes you want to eat him?
touch me. Of course not. I was trying to get them to listen to me, to pay attention. I am offering so much more than that stupid devil could have ever tried to offer you for freedom. So many boons. What is it that you really want in this life? In this...
Ah, no, lady. When
Existence.
somebody offers you something for free, that means you're the product.
Oh, I'm not asking anything for free. I need help.
Oh. Well, what do you want?
I need to get out of this mirror. I need the pieces of me collected again and put in that gate. Then I will be freed from from the mirror forever.
And why were the pieces of you put in the mirror?
Oh, no. The pieces of me were not put in the mirror. The pieces of me were stolen by that trickster.
Sorry, somebody tried to call me just now. What?
The pieces of me were stolen by that trickster. And I was sealed away in the mirrors.
Okay, say that again. Sorry, I was trying to tell Jeremy why I wasn't answering the phone. The pieces of you were in the mirror.
Yes.
They were
And-
stolen.
Yeah, she kind of puts up her hands, and as you're looking at her horns, and her forehead, you notice that there are 7 little slots that look like some kind of small orb could fit into. And for just a moment, you see flashes of red in each of those spots. That would easily correspond to the gem that's in that ring. Pieces of me stolen.
But why were they stolen?
Ask the trickster. Of course, the trickster will lie to you, tell you all sorts of stories. That's what tricksters do. That annoying little bard.
Swing directly for the eyes now.
And once again, it seems to be a complete dream, and nothing seems to happen.
Do
Just a
I
little
have
bird
any
hitting
idea
the
what?
dagger going through
yeah.
eyes.
I do want to remind you that imaginary stick is technically a spiritual weapon. I don't know if
Yes.
that. Okay.
Well, this is still a dream space, and
Do I have any like concept as far as history or mythology as to who this trickster or the bard is?
you are a bard, so you get this advantage. Roll either Arcana or History.
One sec, my kid hurt himself.
Aww.
Hmm?
No, I think that it's just,
Okay.
poor kid.
Hmm.
Little kids.
Whack, 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 whack.
He pinched his finger in the balloon pump.
Aww.
Oh.
But
So, roll
I'll
either Arcana or History at advantage.
let's see which one's higher.
Do I get to roll as well?
Yes, you may.
Arcana is 4, history is 4, so I guess we'll just go with Arcana. Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah. Go team.
We're both on it.
All right, give me 1 second. I was
Yeah, you
adding
are
something
technically-
from my thingy from my World Anvil thing, and putting it into a note to hand to you guys. Hold on.
Okay.
Especially trying to clean up the spelling, because my spelling's atrocious.
Okay.
Okay. Name. So both it immediately triggers a really well-known story for both of you, called A Bard's Last Stand. And I will put this in your thins, Zach, and sell me. There you go. It should be in handouts now.
Here we go.
Okay, running back to my computer. Handouts. Oh, there it is.
So I'm gonna check in on the others while you guys are dreaming, if that's okay.
All right, got it.
Unless you guys are finished reading.
Yeah, I
No,
got
I'm
it.
not. I'm at the bestie.
Yeah, that was causing little problems, because it's like, that's not a real word, but that's the best way to put it.
Question: Who is Huitaz and Venzrain?
They are local gods, Lars. One of them is the god of magic, and the other one is the god of thieves and mischief. So some people assume that the story belonged to them, but it's considered apocryphal to cast them as that because, for one thing, they were, as far as anyone is concerned, they were always gods. But they also deny that this story is theirs.
Wait, they do that, or the priests deny that?
Their priests declare that basically through them, with them actually talking through that, they basically get really salty if somebody tries to claim it and will send people after them because it's not true.
Okay.
But it's basically a story that keeps getting handed down and redone in many different ways. Like, how a lot of the classic stories have been like retold over and over and over again. This is the basis of all of those of a bunch of stories that get passed around over and over and over again. And you suddenly realize that's what this figure in front of you is talking about. That is not just a story.
So all these various rings, I guess, are a piece of her, and they're also part of these friends that fell.
The rings appear yeah, you can say that the stones in the rings are part of her. Yeah.
And she's the one, I'm guessing, we're supposed to infer that she's the one that the bard defeated?
Yes, and locked away.
Okay.
And so she's trying to get you to help to go on a quest to free her at this point. And you're suddenly kind of
that's what the vamp lady is trying to do.
Because you're a bard, you know this story because it is really well known to you. It's like, oh, where someone else who wasn't a bard might only sort of know this story because they saw a play version of it, maybe, but they wouldn't necessarily know the history to it. But you are a bard, so this is something that you probably researched at some point.
We know it's not fiction.
You probably thought it was like a fiction story, and now you know that it's either you're having the mother of all delusions in a shared dream, or it's not fiction. In some ways, it's the equivalent of finding out that Romeo and Juliet really happened.
Okay. I am all sorts of confused now.
Sorry.
Oh, no, not just my character, I mean.
Alright, as long as it's the character. The character can be as confused as she wants to be. I don't want to confuse you too much.
Oh, no, I get it now. It's my character. I don't know how my character would feel about this. I have to think about it.
Both of you roll me with some saving throws again. We'll see if you wake up.
Damn it. There it goes.
Alright, because one of you has woken up with the realization about the connection between the story and what this figure in front of you is talking about. Both of you get booted out of the dream. While remembering what this form in front of you, about the truth about the rings and the connected story.
Did they?
Basically,
Hi guys.
I said.
Did they survive?
Basically, that is what blank does to wake you up.
They both wake up suddenly.
Aww. Way to ruin my headcanon.
Or that, or just like that. You see that Selmy isn't awake yet, so you go over and slap her.
Ooh, mean. I respect that though.
Thank you, Blank.
Wake up right now. Boom.
Oh, did you post it in out of character?
That was in our
Posted
private
it
chat.
in the chat.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, I found a funny picture.
Hey guys, I'm gonna head back to the new house so I can feed the animals, but I can stay on the voice chat.
Okay,
So
just be careful if you're driving.
yeah, I'm not.
Yeah.
I can't fit in the driver's seat with this surgery brace thing.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
How far is the
Well,
house?
Get a self-driving Tesla.
hopefully not too far since it's not rush hour Sunday. So yeah. But that's good. Yep, I'll stay on the voice chat and hopefully, yeah, it works out. So,
Okay.
but I'll mute while I'm going out to the car so it doesn't like get really loud.
So those of you who are waking up are waking up probably to seeing Blank, slapping Selmy awake.
Was a little harsh. Not gonna lie. But I respect it.
Selmy apparently thanked Blank, and I did
Oh,
post
wait, guys, do that say that for behind closed doors. Jeez. Boundaries.
I was expecting Selmy waking up with a start from being slapped and then hugging Blank.
Yeah, like, jeez, guys. I mean, I'm happy for you, but not out in the open. Jeez.
The love is pure and you can't stop it.
All love is.
I don't want to stop it. I just don't want to see it.
All love is beautiful.
So, Selmy, how would you say your demeanor is?
I think my demeanor is going to be very introspective because, obviously I can't talk to Blank about this.
Why not? He talks.
At least at first, I think I'm going to smoke a pipe and ponder for at least a few hours.
Okay. So you guys are on the are probably on the trail, by the time that those few hours are up.
But I don't know. Once we can have a chance to have a good huddle away from Raja, Nolan, and Rack, I think I'm going to lay it on them about what we saw and what my suspicion of the ring is.
What
Easy
you
enough
saw? What do
to
you mean?
Rack and Nolan are kind of avoiding you guys at the moment. Mostly Flex, but they're avoiding the rest of you. And Rack is willing to stay away and let you guys, be to yourselves.
They touched the bird. Really, that's on them.
So I tried to identify this ring, and there's some easy to identify but rather heavy-duty magic woven into the band here about, controlling demons and entering the hell planes. But the big reveal is, I guess, that the story of the Queen of Demons and the trickster, the bard, the sorceress, all them, it's true. And this ring is a piece of that demon queen, and she wants out.
Everyone but Cotton can roll History or Arcana at advantage to identify what Selmy is talking about. Cotton, you can just roll as normal.
Wait, me too?
Yep, even you.
Okay, what am I rolling?
Either History or Arcana, depending on what you feel better about.
I have neither, so let's do history.
They're both intelligence-based.
Oh!
Wow.
Yes!
Cotton knows.
The bear.
Holy fuck!
Cotton knows exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. We're like,
Alright,
we
so
got this.
I'm gonna see that Cotton
Kyle
has
has no idea, but
too,
Cotton
or she doesn't pay attention. But here is the text of the entire story. All of you have heard of the story of the Bard's Last Stand.
Okay.
Kyle hasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Character in character, all of you know this story because it's the basis of so many like plays and all of that. Like the most basic story of either friends, lovers, siblings. It basically gets muddled and all of that. I think I explained that even in the statement.
Kyle, can you see it on your thing, or do you need someone to read it off for you?
Can I see what on my thing?
Like document thing.
Yeah, the story of the Bard's Last Stand.
Yeah, I can't. I don't
see anything new in there.
Okay, I'm just
I don't see any new handouts.
Okay, I'm just going
Zach's
to read it
volunteering
off
to read it.
real quick.
All right, go ahead.
Well, some might look at bards as little more than clowns, There is a story, filtered through myth and legend, of many cultures, of many worlds, about a last stand and a bard at the center of it. No names are remembered, so often the teller gives the bard a name and an appearance to fit the myth, as does the story about what happens next. Most don't realize they are talking about the creation of the known universe. So here it is, without the full truth behind it, just the sentiment that is passed down. A bard stands with a fallen sorcerer or sorceress nearby. The queen of demons stands tall, laughing with glee at the rest of the companions who have been slain in battle, far away, unable to help, or so she thinks. She moves towards the bard and tells them it is all over, and they will be joining their bestie, the sorcerer, in her service forever, as demons will rule over everything now! The bard, desperate, sends out a plea to the fallen companions and anyone who can hear, begging them for any help they can give. Their spirits rally, and they lend the bard power, raising them to godhood in order to defeat the demon queen. In return, the dead companions are resurrected as demigods and set to rule over a plane of existence. What happened next in the story isn't known, so many make things up. Who the sorcerer is to the bard is always changing. Sibling, friend, lover, parent, child, it's always someone close. The bard themselves is known as a storyteller and prankster, someone who loves mischiefs in all forms. While not all stories end with elevation to godhood, those that do usually name the local mischief god as the source. Loki, Coyote, etc. Some think that the bard took the demon's queen palace and is a demon lord who causes chaos among the demons. Some stories have even tried to suggest that this is the origin for Huytaz and Vizraim, but the churches of both have blasted this as apocryphal and heresy, and will protest if anyone puts up a show suggesting it.
Huytaz is the goddess of magic and Alaris, and Venrazane is the goddess of trickery and thieves.
Ah, gotcha.
And
Is it possible to get
Reading
that put into?
It's like, is this going to be the plot of the D&D movie that I haven't seen yet? Like,
No.
Completely different. Still good. Still good.
Can we put that in our handouts?
It is. That is in your handouts.
yeah, it didn't show up in mine or Kyle's.
Yeah, it's not in my handouts.
Either.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. When I thought hit show to players, I thought it did that. It'll be in all players journeys now. There we go. That should help.
Here we go.
All right.
There
Oh,
it is.
hey, now I see it.
That was very well read, Zach.
Good job, Zach.
Thanks, Zach.
I'm a visual person and I need to see it to understand it.
Interesting. Okay, cool.
But you listen to audiobooks. I am confused.
Yeah.
I get it, though. Brains are weird like that.
Yeah.
No, he's just weird.
I mean, this is not false.
There are things that, like, I'm not a visual person, and yet there's things I need to see. So I get it.
Yeah.
Hi, Goober.
So you said Huytaz and Venzlarain, what are they the gods of?
Huytaz is the goddess of magic, also often known as the Spellweaver.
Okay.
And Venrazane is the goddess of thieves and trickery and things like that.
Okay.
They are known to be gods of the underworld. The underworld isn't necessarily evil, by the way, but it is connected towards the pit, aka the abyss, and the infernal plane. But there's also the plane of war in between, and purgatory, and all of that. So there's all sorts of places in the underworld.
Venrazane is one that Cotton would know of.
Yes.
Being a thief himself.
Yeah.
And then
she's the patron of thieves.
Huytaz will start to be relevant to me now that I know some magic.
Yes.
Okay, so now that we all know the story, what was Selmy saying about the ring?
The ring is part of this demon queen, that she was split up into pieces, and a piece of her soul basically is in this ring and all those other rings that were in the stories from the library. And that she wants us to collect them so we can free her. And maybe that's what Vampire Lady is trying to do?
Ivan,
We
that's her
have to-
name. I knew it was a dude name. I remember now. It's Ivan.
Ivan, yes, maybe that's what Ivan is trying to do, and maybe we should consider that might be her intent.
I mean, that sounds right. We don't know that's her intent. Maybe she just wants to.
Well, we do know she has one of the other rings, though. Well, we strongly suspect she has one of the other rings.
We do. I think we at least need to ask her. Like, I don't think we can just assume bad things of somebody who is really nice to us and helpful.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Flex made a very strong argument for us using our awesome stealth skills to try to figure out if she was a good vampire or a bad vampire before deciding whether or not to give her the ring.
We discussed while y'all were sleeping, and what we'd like to do is pretend we don't have that ring right now. Maybe try to pass off one of the other rings we picked up as, this is the ring we found. And try to get her to tell us what her intention is with that ring, and we can be like, oh, well, we don't have it, but we have a lead on where it might be, so we can go try to find it.
Selmy, I don't think Selmy would go with that because I don't think she's not a good liar.
So
We're good liars. We just think we are.
I am a storyteller. Okay, a storyteller isn't lying. Okay, if it's fiction, it's not lying.
Okay,
That's true.
just keep your mouth shut. Let the rest of us
So
lie.
tell her the story of this other ring and how it's totally what she asked for.
Yep.
Didn't we already? I mean, we know that the ring doesn't look. The rings that we found don't look anything like this ring.
Well, maybe we
Right.
maybe we try to buy some gems and like glue them to it. Try to make one look more like it.
We could just tell her, that we couldn't find it, and it was, it sounded really scary, and we can, we have a lead on it, but we'd like to know more about why she wants it before we risk our necks with another devil to go get it for her. And then if she turns out that she wants it because she wants to, puppies and rainbows, then we can just say, psych, here it is.
Puppies where?
Yeah, so Grizz, one of the things that happened while you were during the dream is I'm not sure how to play a paladin in this version, because like generally speaking, infernal is considered bad in our culture, but I'm not sure if it is in this world. Like, if it's just another kind of energy.
It
then
depends on the civilization. The civilization that you belong to, hell is typically where bad folks go, and the devils are basically versions of bad folks. So they usually have bad
So then
intention.
I think that that this vampire is asking for a ring that allows her to control devils, and it's not bad that she's a vampire. It's not a race thing. It's just that only vampires can use it to its full abilities, and we probably don't want anybody using it to its full ability.
Why is it that only vampires can use it to its full ability?
I don't know. Selmy, that was part of what Selmy got. Right? That was part of Selmy's Arcana thing about it.
Basically, the enchantment the way the enchantment is woven into the ring, most of its power can only be actualized by a vampire.
But other people can use it?
Other people can use it for certain things, such as you pretty much can't be harmed by a devil or you're not really noticed well by a devil if you're wearing it.
Ooh, I want to wear a ring.
Then
only have the one.
As a currently unaligned paladin who's going to be aligned to a beauty goddess, would I be what what would my feelings be on this ring existing, being passed on? Like, would Bubbles be like all about destroying it? Would being dumb and about beauty and stuff mean that she doesn't care?
A beauty god doesn't exactly care necessarily about that.
Yeah.
Beauty god is more about, like, more against a hag sort of situation. Like, I care about beauty, not ugliness, that sort of thing, versus whether something's good or evil.
Okay, so then I guess Bubbles doesn't have a strong feeling about. Let's totally give the infernal ring to the vampire. What could go wrong?
See, I'm glad you're on board.
Yeah, no, totally.
Yeah.
Seems legit.
Seems good.
It's much more important to get my arms fixed.
I mean, that probably.
And maybe if she's happy with us, maybe she'll help with that.
Yeah. I'm just saying, let's give her a chance. I'm not saying let's walk in and be like, here's your ring. You gonna take over the world? Cool. Can we get on? Are we done with that or no? Like, what's happening with that? Like, I'm just saying maybe we should give her a
Whatever
chance.
happened with that D100 roll, by the way? Like
The 43.
I was hesitant to see if you're going to get attacked on your way home.
Oh, I guess we
and
did.
I guess you're not going to tell us until it happens, if it happens.
Correct.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Why do you do this to us, Kyle?
What did I do?
You rolled the dice roll.
Okay.
You rolled it back.
We don't know that it was bad.
Yes, I do. It was 43. I can see it.
Yeah, 43
It's one off of
T-Rexes are
42.
going to cost us.
Oh, never mind. That's a good thing. 43 T-Rexes popping up our grid.
Don't give me ideas.
The happiest TPK in the world.
No, that would be bears riding T-Rexes.
Oh my god, yes!
And she hasn't met my purple bear character that I told her about.
Yeah.
She was playing she had a purple bear when we were playing Wingspan the other day, and I was like, well, I do have an NPC who happens to be a purple bear. I'm not going to tell you where to find them, but there is an NPC that's a purple bear.
I will happily get eaten by
They won't eat you. Trust me.
Yeah.
But,
All right.
you guys were in the middle of a frank discussion about what you're going to do.
Yeah, so I guess Bubbles doesn't care. So I guess she'll sit this out while the rest of you debate.
I mean, we just let's at least go visit, and see if we can figure out what's going on. I feel like we could take them, but
Maybe we should have Selmy go to the market or something. Just send Selmy and the ring away from the vampire castle, just so that she's not there so that our lie doesn't get uncovered by the ring being in the room.
Okay.
That is way smarter than I feel like this party is capable of coming up with.
Yeah,
But sure.
Okay, but I came up with it, so.
Is there a public library in this town?
Cotton's smart and sneaky, so we can. Yeah, that's where the beholder is.
The behold?
The beholder. The beholder librarian.
Oh, beholder. Yeah, no, I'll go to the library then.
All right, I'm down with that. Okay, I feel good about this. I feel like we'll probably get killed, but
Should somebody go with her just to?
Oh,
Strength in
I
numbers.
was muted this whole time. Sorry, I was talking. I had been mentioning something. I was wondering why nobody's rolling. You guys who were planning, give me an intelligence check, please.
oh, I am smart.
Just
I
a
am
minute.
bad at that.
Now, I don't know why I'm smart.
Holy
Oh.
shit! Bubbles is rolling way
So-
better than she should
while
be.
you're talking about going into the market or going to the library, going anywhere but back to the
Well, I know.
back to the
Yeah,
castle or to the guild. It suddenly occurs to you there's
Oh,
a
I
good
know.
reason why you left town.
I know.
There's some people that might
I
be
know.
after you.
Oh yeah, mean lady.
The guards might be looking
Right,
for
and
you.
that is why I asked if maybe somebody should accompany her, strength in numbers, because none of us are safe in town.
Well, I mean, she doesn't have to go to the library. Bubbles really wants to go to the cathedral and get her arms fixed. So Selmy could come with me there. I'm sure nothing bad will happen walking in with all those infernal energies into a multi-god cathedral.
Nope, nothing at all.
Okay,
Yeah,
I don't know.
so-
I don't know if the
Disguise kits.
temple. I don't know if the temple's a good idea because we've been seen there before, especially you've been
But
seen there
my
before.
arms need to be pretty again. I'll wear a cloak so no one can see them.
They're sparkly, right?
No, they're metal.
Oh, that's lame.
Metal could be sparkly.
Yeah. No, they're like iron. It's dumb.
Boring.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
that's
so-
dumb. They should have given you sparkly ones.
Well, but that gives us a good story for Ivan to say, "Oh, this is why these two party members aren't with us. Something happened, and Bubbles is getting her arms fixed, and Selmy went with her for moral support."
Okay. So you
Selmy, are you
want
willing to do that?
Yeah, I mean, we have disguise kits.
Yeah, we can do disguise kits. We should all really use disguise kits before we enter Oron again.
I'm just pointing out that this means that the people going to Ivan are me, Tonka, Blank, and Cotton. And of those four, two of those people are known to just cause trouble by existing. So
No, it's going to be great. You do that, we'll bring the infernal energies into the temple.
and
You
this-
know.
she's also supposed, and we're also supposed to be sneaky. So I just want to bring this up in advance. I'm not
That's
saying
a good. That's a
I'm-
good point. And maybe we want Flex to be somewhere else.
Yeah, that's a good point, and Bubbles would totally care, except she's not pretty right now.
Okay.
I could go
And
with
that's way more important.
I could go with the girls to the temple. Me and Blank could go with the girls to the temple.
No, the temple really didn't like you. I don't.
Rude.
That we almost got the guards called on us the when you went there before the guards were looking for us. I think you should stay inside Ivan's where it's safe.
Yeah.
But I made pretty birds in the water.
Well, whatever.
And they didn't understand your genius, and that's very sad. And you shouldn't be forced to experience that again.
It's true. It was very sad.
Whatever chaos Flex brings into Ivan's place, I'm sure it'll make the game fun.
Yeah.
Question: can things be detected inside a bag of holding?
Not really, no.
Okay,
Damn.
say
Well, there goes
we-
my night.
I say we stash the ring in the bag of holding for starters.
Would you know that though? Like, is that something your
I
character
assume that
would
if you're
know
bringing
about
it up,
bags
you
of
know
holding?
that or believe that to be true.
Okay.
Okay,
So we're giving the ring back to Blank. Awesome.
Uh-oh.
Because Blank has the satchel of holding. It's the only bag of holding the party has.
I'll wrap it up in a cloth first.
Good plan. Good plan.
and you can only
Yeah, that's
you can
the
only
question.
pull something out of it if you.
Oh,
Yeah,
I just thought of something.
is would
If
Blake's
that
Okay.
tiny things overpower his instinctual fear of this demon?
Zach, you're really quiet.
Can you hear me now?
Better, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, would Blank's love of shiny things be overwhelmed by his fear of this demon thing?
I don't know, but
That's up to you, but
speaking
you can
of
also
the
roll a
demon
wisdom
lady-
saving throw if you want to figure that out if you are suffering a panic attack at the thought of the demon.
Okay, but okay, so we know Ivan has one of these other rings, and the lady is
Yeah.
talking to me through the ring. The lady is also probably talking to Ivan through the ring, which means Ivan might already know we have the ring.
Wait, so this devil that is inside your ring is inside the other rings too?
A piece of her is in each of the rings.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm just finding this hilarious that you keep calling devils demons, and then when it's the actual demon queen, you call her a devil.
Well,
I really don't understand the difference, so it's hard
Yeah.
to.
Yeah. Chaos and
From the
order.
racist-
That's the difference.
But which
And
is
yes.
which? Which is chaos and which is order?
the demon is chaos, the devil is order.
Okay. Well, the rings are supposed to have different properties, though, right? So,
Don't think that matters. It's the stone that's the key. The stone is not intrinsically a part of the ring, I guess, magically speaking. Like the spell upon the band would exist even apart from the stone.
What you learned from the identification is that the band has an enchantment woven into it that utilizes the power of the stone in certain ways. Like the stone itself seems to have some connection to the infernal plane, like something that you could use as a like a tuning fork or something else as a representation of that plane.
So I think it stands to reason if she's talking to me through the ring, she's talking to Ivan through the ring, and she might even be the impetus that set Ivan looking for these rings.
so basically, all of that is scrapped because we can't be sneaky.
I think lying to her might be a bad idea.
Okay, but I can still get pretty, right?
Wait. But you, Selmy and Blank are the only ones that know that we have the ring, right?
No, they told us, and they told us about the dream. Like, they've told us the whole thing.
Oh, they told us that they have the ring?
Yeah, that's why we're having this conversation. They told us about the ring. They told us about the dream.
Selmy told you. Glenn
Yeah.
provided
Yeah, for the most part,
suggestions.
this is being treated as a completely in character conversation. With
Yeah.
occasional out of character breaks. So all of you know about the rings, and all of you are deciding what to do about it.
Blank makes like fangs in front of his mouth, and then just mimes punching someone in the head.
She was so nice to us. Racist. Flex, give best friend your speech about racism. He needs it.
Yeah, Blank is going to
They
point
need it.
Is going to point at the ring and then shake his head with a big X.
So I still think I still think it's a good plan to send Selmy and Bubbles to to get Bubbles' arms healed while we talk to Ivan. And we can honestly say the ring is not with us.
Okay, but then it can't. Well, the sack of holding is on Blank though. So
Right. So we don't put it in the sack.
Then it can't be in this. Okay. Well, sweet. Then we're back to my nightmare scenario. I'm excited about it. But tell me, how do you feel about that plan?
Sorry, I was sending my kid to bed. What was the plan?
Cotton was saying that we should still send you and me to the temple with the ring and tell her we don't have it.
Well, those of us that go to her castle can tell her that those of us here in the castle, we don't have it.
But she'll still know that we found it, I think.
But you don't know that for sure. And if she starts like mustache twirling and like while laughing, they have a chance to run away and tell us that we can't let her have it. I think is where he was going with that. Is that right?
I mean, maybe we just be maybe we just be completely honest with her and say, hey, we learned really scary things about that ring, and we don't think that anybody should have it. And so we need you, like, if we're going to give it to you, we need you to convince us that that's a good idea.
I mean,
I'm
she's
good with
way
honesty is the
stronger
best
than us.
policy.
Which is why the ring's not in the room.
Oh, okay.
I
So you
still
still
agree
want
that
us
if
to?
oh, sorry, I was going to say I still agree that if we're going to go to the church, though, we shouldn't I shouldn't just have the ring in my pocket. Like, I don't know.
Come
Would
on, it'll be
Blank let me
hilarious.
borrow the bag?
Maybe you could try a persuasion roll on Blank to see if he'll let you hold on to the bag of holding.
There's no way Blank is gonna let a bag of holding.
It's not shiny.
I know, but
Holds
he's a
all the
bird.
shinies.
They don't get rid of that shit for nothing.
Yeah, but
She
it
can
holds
try.
all of the shinies.
Yeah.
She can try.
I would.
Hmm.
Why are we wanting to put it in the bag of holding?
Because
So
they're
it won't
scared
get
of
detected by the church people.
this devil ring being out in the middle of the church.
I think it
I'm
would be hilarious. I really want us to not think of that, but apparently Selmy is smart enough to see it coming, which is a bummer.
I really want somebody to just walk into the church with that on their finger. Be like, "What up?"
Yeah, no,
I'm
I think it would, or just like in their pocket. I think it would be hilarious.
Yeah. Be like, "What up?"
Yeah, I know that like the town guard has been looking for us for weeks, and we're carrying massive amounts of infernal energy. But you're cool at fixing my arms, right?
Right. Right.
Like just between us, on the DL.
Yeah.
I don't think they could say no if you're wearing the ring. So,
Yeah.
there you go.
Mhm.
No, because they're not infernal. Ooh, maybe they're infernal.
Have we cracked the case?
Are we ready to make a decision?
I mean, we can vote. I feel like maybe we should vote. Like what we all want to do. I do want to point out that I don't know that it's smartest that the two people that don't normally get into trouble are the ones that are not going to be talking to the vampire. And that
it's gonna be hilarious. Damn it!
I was like, we're gonna send the two people who cause chaos by standing, the one who steals everything not nailed down, and the one who does not care about anything whatsoever. So I was like, this is a great plan. It's gonna fail hard.
Yeah, but Flex would think there's no problem with it. So
Flex is on board. He's going wherever best friend is. So wherever best friend wants to go is what he wants to do.
Bubbles is going where the healing is.
Blank hugs.
Tell me is
You guys
afraid
can
to
roll
split
a
the party.
Okay, then you can roll persuasion to try to tell Bubbles that we should go to Ivan first, but you're going to need to persuade her because her arms are ugly.
What do you want to do, Zach?
I do make suggestion, fangs, fingers like fangs, and then punching.
You want to go punch Ivan? I can punch Ivan if you want me to.
Oh dear God.
I don't think Ivan has given us any reason to punch her yet.
No, but best friend said to punch Ivan, so.
Okay, but just a second ago you were complaining we were being racist.
This isn't racist.
It's not racist to punch
Ivan. Best friend's my totem. If best friend told me to punch the air, I would punch the air.
Blank is
Well,
going to look at
technically,
his
he
eyes.
did tell you to punch the air.
Yeah. Blank is going to look at his eyes. He's going to make a punching gesture and point at the bonfire.
Okay.
Oh, God.
He'll punch the bonfire.
Yeah. Blank sees you doing that and lunges in and stops you.
Oh, okay. Do you want me to punch Cotton? Is that what that was? I can punch Cotton.
No, the fire. He was telling you to punch the fire.
In the dream,
but then he stopped
was
you.
very much trying to attack the infernal lady, so I think that's what he's saying. I think he wants to attack the demon queen.
I point to you and give you like a finger gun.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess
okay.
the ring then. I don't know that's gonna help a lot. But I can punch the ring.
Blank holds out the ring and then is like takes a stance to brace himself as best he can.
Blank doesn't have the ring.
Yeah, Selmy has the ring.
Oh.
Nice try.
Oh, I thought you said you
She
gave it back.
traded you for it.
I thought you said you gave it back to put in the satchel of holding.
Selmy, had you put it in the satchel of holding yet?
I don't think we had decided.
Yeah, we're still.
Then
we're still
Blank doesn't
discussing.
have it.
Again, these are the two people you're as diplomatic entities to a vampire where she's got
Again, my arms are messed up.
I said I'm just saying that stuff might explode, and I'm on board with
Yeah. No, as a player, I really want us to walk into the temple with the unprotected ring and have you try to calm the vampire. I think it would be hilarious.
Yeah, I think so. It's gonna be good times. All right. Well, I mean, so we have what? So pretty much the vote is Selmy and Bubbles go to the church, and we all go talk.
Selmy doesn't want to go to the church, so Selmy can roll a persuasion to try to talk Bubbles out of going to the church immediately. Actually, anybody who wants to can roll persuasion for that, but
yeah,
Bubbles really wants to go straight to the church, and she's not really thinking clearly about why not.
Hi.
That sounds like fun.
Wonka just wants to watch Bubbles take the Sorry.
Oh shit! Oh man, I'm persuasive as hell as a poor
Me
bear.
too. Me too.
Damn,
We're like
Bubbles,
you're ruining all my
Bubbles,
fun.
we think you need to come.
vampire.
Bubbles, we think you need to come with us to talk to Ivan, and maybe Flex can help Selmy with something.
Just bring the metal bracelets back. Like make it a fashion trend.
Oh, my skin is what's beautiful. But
And
maybe
your skin is
so
now
you're saying
metal, and that's beautiful.
no. So you're saying maybe Ivan can fix my wrist. That's what I'm hearing out of this.
Yes.
Like she already gave us these cool amulets and things, so you're right.
Yes.
Maybe I could save some money by seeing her before the temple.
Yes.
That's smart. Okay, we'll go to her.
Okay.
Then.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
the question is, what do we do with the ring?
Are we not putting in the bag of holding? Well, you have bag of holding. So, I don't know.
Well, I think Selmy was saying there's no point in hiding it.
Yeah.
But I don't want it in the same room as the vampire.
Well,
I don't know that we should walk. I mean, character is fine with it, but like as not my. I don't know that we should walk in wearing that ring and be like, oh, we couldn't find it.
no one's wearing it. No one has ever suggested wearing it.
I'm saying somebody should though. Like that'd be great. Be like, we couldn't find it. How about that? So weird. Not anywhere. Couldn't find it.
Oh, by the way, you should congratulate me on my engagement. Isn't it pretty?
Yeah, you could just like kind of hook your arm through cotton and be like, it was lonely in the desert.
Oh, God, no.
Oh, God, no.
It was lonely in the desert. I'm proud of that, by the way, that lonely in the desert line. I feel good about
Yeah, we didn't go to the desert, but yeah, that's a good line. Oh,
feel good about that.
well, it sounds like Selmy's
lonely
dealing
in
with
the
her baby
desert.
right now, so I don't.
I'm
She-
kind of here.
Okay, so walk in with the ring, try to hide the ring, not split the party. They talked me out of splitting the party, so.
We talked you out of
That's
you
off
splitting away.
Well, yeah, you talked me out of going to the temple specifically, but that was the only reason I had to split off. And Selmy said she didn't want to split the party, and she was the one we were going to send away. So I just
Oh, she
assume that means we're not splitting the party. Yeah, that was her. She was the one who said she was worried about splitting the party.
Lonely
Yeah,
in the
Selmy's too busy hemming and hawing about it to be any kind of persuasive.
Okay. So, I mean, I guess we have 7 days to debate this. While we try to figure out what we're going to do.
Well, I don't like the idea of having the ring in the same room as the vampire, but if we have to, then I'd prefer it be in the bag.
Okay. Well, we're not splitting the party, so that means everybody's going to be in the same room. So.
Yeah.
Then
What
yeah,
if-
bag. We
what
can tell
if-
her we put it in the bag for safekeeping if she calls us on it. We can tell her that we were being super responsible.
What if
Also,
we?
fun fact, it's her bag. If you didn't remember that.
Oh, yeah.
What if we like hide the bag like under a stone outside somewhere? Not the bag. Hide the ring under a stone outside somewhere.
No, that just sounds like we're asking for that to get stolen.
Yeah, that's like how the Worm King happens. We don't need that shit.
Yeah.
All right, so we just walk in with the ring and we say we don't want to give this to you.
No, that's not what
Oh,
we're saying.
no, we say, what are your intentions?
Yeah.
Like, that devil we met had no plan. And he was at least a being of order. So if this lady is about chaos, like, what's our guarantee that, you have a safety net and a plan for when you take over the world?
Okay.
And are you going to be pro-slavery? Because Selmy's, like, super mad about it.
Yeah. Yeah, if
Well,
she says
I don't want to keep beating around it. I don't want to keep discussing. I want to just make a decision and go.
I'm cool
I
with
think
putting
you
it in the
should
bag
eat it.
because, oh god, okay,
what?
perception versus dex.
Who's perception?
I
Who's
think
doing what?
Tonka should eat it. I think that would be hilarious. But
Nobody's eating the
The
nobody
demon ring?
the ring. Except maybe the bird.
Tonka said she wanted to. Bubbles is okay with watching that.
No. That's just because you hate Tonka.
Yeah, I'm very open about that. I mean, she's a good friend.
Yeah.
Well, it's okay.
We're really
I can
close.
wait until after Bubbles goes to the temple wearing it.
Meh.
Sadly, Bubbles was talked up.
Yeah.
So I guess now we're just, let's say we're putting it in the bag of holding because no one had an objection to it being in the bag of holding.
Yeah.
And then if she calls us on having it, we can be like, yeah, we were keeping it safe for you.
Yeah. All right, be right back.
There's so many bad plans that we're getting talked out of tonight. It's a real bummer. This is the problem with your characters gaining experience. They have enough experience to be ever so slightly less dumb. Total downer.
Erica, sorry about your leg.
Yeah, that looks painful. Are you okay?
Yeah, that sounds horrible. Getting better? Did you say?
Yeah, it's I actually packed stuff today, so it's definitely getting better. Couldn't do that last week.
Woo!
That's awesome. That still completely sucks to not be able to use your leg while moving. That's like the worst timing.
Yeah, it's the best timing ever.
Yeah. Do you have friends helping?
Yeah. Now all that's really left is, I guess, hiring movers because everything is packed.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Well,
that's awesome.
yeah.
That's good. Yeah. Congrats. I've had some 2-day moves, as in I didn't know that I was going to be moving, and 2 days later I was living somewhere else.
Ooh.
But I have not had roommates, boyfriends, man, just say no.
Yeah.
But I have not had a move while unable to use a leg. That sounds horrible.
Yeah, it's a new experience, but at least I got the new place a month before I had to move out of the old one, so that part's good. I guess.
Does the new place have stairs?
Yes, they both have stairs.
Nice. Hate stairs.
That's horrible. I'm sorry.
I've learned how to do stairs on crutches, guys.
Ugh. So you can bend your leg enough not to bang it while you're doing that?
Oh no, I can't bend it. I just have to hold it up.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's a good core workout. That's totally sucks.
It probably maybe is. I lost all the muscles in my leg, but maybe I'll get abs.
There you go.
Yeah, or like you'll get abs on one side.
Yeah.
Like he'll have half a washboard up and down.
I'll have like one ab and like one leg muscle. That'll be great.
Kicks if it happens.
When I broke my foot in two places, my school had stairs but no elevator, so I had to like hop up and down. And like this was when I was a teenager, and one leg is like hella still strong, and the other one's like a little smaller. But your one leg is just gonna get super freaking strong. Like it's gonna be real cool.
Oh yeah. My
well, that's part of what PT is supposed to do.
Than the other ones.
Yeah.
Well, it's part of that's part of what PT is for, is to try to like level them back out.
Hopefully,
at least partially.
Yeah, I just have to wait for it to stop being swollen, I guess.
Yeah, like relying on one limb is a really good way to injure it. Like as someone with bad knees, I often pass like the bad knee and the bad ankle like back and forth because compensating for the one causes the other to get fucked up.
Yeah.
So I hope
that's probably why they want me to use crutches, is so that I maybe don't do that. Hopefully, as much.
Yeah, as much. Yeah, that's smart. And you guys still have snow too on top of all of this. That's just crutches on ice.
Hey, it was like
horrible.
in the 70s today, so like most of it melted.
Oh, good.
That's awesome. Congrats.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we had our last like big snowstorm here. I watched my and because we don't plow shit, the parking lot was solid ice, and I watched my neighbor come out on crutches to get in his car, and I was just like, that looks like the worst thing ever.
That is the worst. Crutches on ice is the worst.
Yeah. It sounds really scary.
Yeah. Sounds like
they
a title to one of those old Ice Capades shows.
Oh God. I would watch that. I would 1,000%. Like, I don't know, like General Hospital on ice. Like there would be a reason they called it Crutches on Ice.
Yeah.
I am back.
Hi, Zach.
Hey, Zach. Are we ready to continue?
Yeah, sorry, I had to hit.
That's everybody, right?
Let's go.
All right, so we're ready to get back to Ivan, and the ring is in the bag of holding, and we're going to try to ask her what she wants with it before we reveal that we have it and give it to her.
Yeah.
All right. So when you get back towards the city, you said you had a plan for getting into the city?
We did.
Well, we were going to use our disguise kits on the last day.
Well, wait. Didn't we leave in Ivan's caravan?
Oh yeah.
No.
Were
we?
Your transportation is covered by the guild.
Yeah, no, we took Ivan's covered shit to the guild, but we rode out from the guild, and presumably we're riding back to the guild and then getting picked up by Ivan's transport.
So
we're still going to be
go back in the same way we left, which we were protected when we left from the guards.
No, we weren't protected. We were lucky.
Yeah.
The guild is in town.
Yeah.
And they've had weeks to figure out where we went, which means they're more likely to be watching the guild.
Okay, but how would they find out that we how would they find out that we left town and that we went on this archaeology expedition?
Bribe servants?
Do they care though? That's the real question.
Yes, they really want us.
I don't know if they want us that bad. I mean, I don't think they want us that bad. They want. We've been gone long enough that she's probably like meh.
Okay, we can just ride in with no plan. That's very us.
I mean, I'm not saying ride in with no plan. I'm just. I don't know that we have to I mean, I still think we should be careful going in.
So when we left, it was just luck that got us out. We didn't. I thought Ivan had a way for us to get out of town.
Yeah, I thought that's what was going on too.
Maybe I misremembered. Grizz?
Let's see. I seem to recall you were escorted out of town to get in with the guild transport leaving.
Okay.
Oh, I thought the guild transport was in town. I didn't realize that we'd been taken out of town and that they were getting
I guess
to
the
get.
problem
Because I thought the
is,
guild hall was.
so I guess the problem is we get to the outskirts of town, and then we need to find some way of sending word in to Ivan to say, "Hey, we're out here. Can somebody come get us?"
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, she's
So we
rich.
can
She might
send-
have like a runner posted.
Why are we not doing the disguise kits?
So much can go wrong with that. But we could send like one of the archaeologist people and see if they'd be willing to help us out
And
by
Flex
running in.
stabbed one of them. They'll totally do us a favor.
Yeah, they love us at the moment.
They're siblings and they got
but-
stabbed. It'll be great.
Okay, so you're nearing the gates at this point, and you're trying to decide what to do, and you look over towards the two siblings, lizard folk siblings, and neither of them have any interest in what you're on helping you.
Okay.
You Flex stabbed one of them, nearly killed her, and then none of you decided to talk to them on the way back. So they are not happy with you at all. They will not be helping you.
Hey, I healed her.
Yeah, which kept you from being attacked by Nolan. But they basically want nothing to do with you guys and are not going to help you.
Yeah, that's totally fair.
Okay, disguise kits then.
Well, if we're inside of the gates, it'll probably be more suspicious to stop and disguise ourselves while the guards are watching.
So we just roll into town looking like us?
No,
I don't know, but Grim said we're inside of the...
No, you're not within sight. You're not that close. You're like basically you're still a distance away, but you're in sight of like the walls of the city, sort of stuff. So that you're not. You're basically you've missed your opportunity to talk to the siblings to get them to help you to change their demeanor towards you. They will not help you at this point because you never talked to them.
Well, they never talked to us. We were respecting their boundaries, but whatever.
I don't know what their problem is.
Like, I apologized for the bugbear and healed them.
And I apologized. And then
I even did a little dance.
They touched the bird. That's on them.
Yeah, no, and I told them that. I told them to just stay away from the kenku and it would be fine.
Yeah, don't touch the bird.
Some people are just so touchy, you know that? I mean, Selmy almost killed me, and I'm not holding a grudge.
I mean, you are, but...
Yeah, no, I totally am, but that was in character, so... like, she would say she's not holding a grudge.
Like, very obviously rolls his eyes.
I just think that some people need to learn to let things go. I mean, she's still alive, isn't she?
So, while Flex is being passive-aggressive, Bubbles is going to ask Rock, like, how, if we're having an if we're going back to where we left from, or if they're going straight to the guild, if she knows if Ivan's going to have someone waiting for us, if she, just see what she knows about it.
People are touchy.
Since there was no deadline as to when we were returning, and in fact, I'm not even sure what day it is. It was hard to tell how much time actually passed down there in that weird castle. There's
us getting
no
back to
reason
city,
expect...
several thousand years have passed, and there's hover cars now.
It doesn't look like that long period of time.
So the guard's not going to be a problem.
Yeah.
Problem solved.
But
we're the best at this.
We are. Go us.
But basically, she kind of like spawns with, but we can. So it's unlikely that she would have posted anybody waiting. I imagine you'd probably have to go to her manor and talk to her, or something along those lines. And then she turns over towards you, Bubbles, and says, just come find me when you're ready to go to the Nexus.
The Nexus?
Of course. Yeah, that's where I can get my arms fixed. It's one of the options for getting my arms fixed. If we can't get the if Ivan in the temple can't do it, Rack can guide us to the Nexus.
Well, I mean, we could do that now.
Now we're doing the ring thing now.
All right.
Awesome.
Who's whispering? What is that?
Yeah, that's not what that is. I think maybe it's D&D? No. I don't know. Maybe Zach's got a girl in his room.
I wish. I wish.
Well,
I am
technically,
going on a date tomorrow. Hopefully, it goes better than the last several dates I've been on.
technically
You
you
go
got
a lot worse.
a room, so.
Okay, so disguise kits for riding straight up to Ivan's house?
Yeah.
Woo!
Okay, let's stop and roll for that, or whatever we need to do.
Okay, here we
Are
go.
we gonna like disguise kid our way through town? Like
Yeah,
hide that or
I mean, we have some that work. Cotton can be pretty again, and Professor Kenku worked awesome last time.
yeah.
Is Disguise Kit a Dex or like a Intelligence? What's the?
It's either Dex or Charisma, depending on which one stat you would like to use.
Just roll one of those.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, we're trying to disguise ourselves. Fun. Oh. Oh, do I have a
I have the
disguise?
same bonus in both.
Okay.
Shit.
I have a disguise kit.
My arms are really bringing down my look.
I'm looking pretty good.
How do I roll disguise kit?
Look on the on your core sheet, bottom left-hand side, where it says tool proficiencies and custom skills. There should be a thing that says Disguise Kit. Click on the words Disguise Kit.
Oh, okay, cool.
I put that shit in my inventory.
Proficiency in it. I don't have proficiency in it, but we have enough disguise kits between us that I was just assuming we were sharing shit around.
What does it mean? Input value attribute. Which attribute? Charisma?
Yeah.
As I just said, either charisma
Charisma or
or
Dex.
dexterity. Up to you.
Whichever is higher.
More money. I have more stuff now.
Oh!
I look amazing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Killing
I
it.
need to know what Flex looks like.
He looks like a gnome.
What is Flex's incredible, amazing disguise?
I'll be right back. Hold on.
I'm voting gnome.
Alexa.
Barry.
The bugbear looks like
She
like
has
a really
turned
tall
herself
gnome.
into literal Tinkerbell.
No, the disguise is so good that he looks like a real, short gnome. Like, it's that good.
Oh, so
Or just
I
like
can't
the
quite
shortest
do,
race
I
I can
can't
think
quite
of.
do that, but
I know. But
tell me what happened with your disguise. It looks interesting. Almost as interesting as Bubbles.
Wait, no, hold on. I got it. Flex and Blank
not
have
enough.
fused together into some sort of mech where it looks like I'm just a really tall Akakra.
I was about to say
Oh,
that.
yeah, you
They look
pitched
like a
that
giant
before.
Herkra.
Yeah.
Hey, just like in the movie.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
Poor Jonathan.
He's fine.
Yeah, I know he's fine. It's just that. It's just that.
Yeah.
How many
Yeah,
times
poor
has he been
Jonathan.
used?
Yeah.
Like that. Clearly happened more than just the two times.
Yeah. Yeah,
So-
we look like Jonathan. That's what we look like. We
Yeah.
are now this world version of Jonathan
So
what's
before
Jonathan in this context?
in the movie.
You have to see
D&D
the D&D
movie.
What
movie, then
movie?
you'll understand who Jonathan is.
the D&D movie.
Okay.
So
Those of you who
before
have
they-
not seen it yet,
Yeah.
you haven't. Just wait.
Before they filmed the movie, they played a game with themselves, and the directors played Jonathan.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, they played a game that takes place after the movie.
I would have loved to see that D&D session.
Special feature
Yeah, they
on
should.
the DVD.
They should. Yeah, they should do that.
if they
You know
thought
they
to
had to have
record it.
cameras. They had to have cameras in the room. It's a bunch of actors.
Cool.
That's not actually how that works. Nice try, though.
It's nice to dream.
And I'm not saying that Hollywood actors aren't shallow. I'm just saying that generally bonding activities like that probably not film unless they thought ahead. But they thought ahead enough to have the game and to have stats for whoever the hell Jonathan is. So they may very well have thought to film it, and that would be cool. Okay, so you guys are a giant bird. What are the rest of us?
Well, you and Selmy didn't do so great. Tonka didn't roll.
Yeah,
didn't roll
I
the
can
She's in the
roll
car.
probably in like 5 minutes
Yeah.
because I'll be home, but
I'll
I'm
vote for
home
Tonka.
just extremely slow.
Charisma or
Chris can roll you.
Charisma or dexterity, Tonka?
I guess charisma.
Well, you're a monk.
Oh.
Never.
Yeah,
Ooh, you look the
got a
worst.
9. So Tonka, Selmy, and Bubbles don't look any different. In fact, they look pretty bad. They're worse than their
I
normal
tried to
selves.
disguise myself as Bubbles, so that was what I tried to do.
Yeah,
So-
Bubbles just
so
tried to
instead,
describe
you end up
herself
looking
as
like
someone
one-
wearing a.
So instead, you end
Yeah.
up looking like a 1T because you basically just have random scale patches.
Does anybody
Bubbles
have a
is
cloak I
similar.
can borrow?
Bubbles is similar. She's like, okay, I'll lean into the wrist thing. I'll try to disguise myself as someone wearing a full set of armor. And so she just got some dirt and tried to draw armor on herself.
Oh, I picture you have like the fantasy equivalent of tinfoil wrapped around yourself.
Oh God.
Yes, exactly.
And Selmy?
I want to point out that meanwhile, Blake
Somebody's shopping around for a cloak. Does anybody have a cloak?
Does anybody have a cloak?
I'm pretty sure you do because it was part of Professor Kenku.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I have
that was
Oh
my
no,
lab
that was your
coat.
lab coat. No, never mind.
I have a cloak in my fancy clothes.
Well, you and Selmy are close enough. You borrowed her dress. She can probably borrow your clothes.
Yeah, and I'm borrowing it again right now because
Yeah, that's true.
I'm
Assuming
disguising
she
myself.
let you, because she got really pissy
Yeah.
about that for some reason. Speaking of people who need to
Well,
let
why would
things
you
go.
want to borrow it? That's what the lady at the party saw me in.
Ooh, good point. But he looks different than you. And actually, did you? Yeah, you did own the dress by then, but you weren't white-haired with an unfortunate beard.
Yeah,
This is fair.
unfortunate. What?
I love, by the way.
Unfortunate on a lady.
So I was actually gonna say I disguised myself as a dwarf girl
All right.
Okay.
because dwarfs have beards.
Yes,
Dwarf
they
girls
do.
have
Sure.
beards,
Yeah. No, that totally works.
and they're short like me.
Yes.
In fact, you made yourself look a little taller since dwarves are taller than gnomes.
Well, okay,
He's
pumps.
got those Tom Cruise style.
Yeah. Does anybody have platform shoes?
Yeah.
I have a Speedo. Does she want to borrow more Speedo?
How does the speedo
Oh.
help me look taller?
No, we'll just don't answer that. We'll just we'll
So,
glue some sticks to
basically,
your
there is
heels
a
so that you're
fanta-
walking like they're high heels.
There's a fantastic looking Aarakocra. There is a dwarf girl. There is what looks to be a molting 1T. There is a lizard that's dressed horribly.
Just smeared with dried
Selby,
dirt.
are you just basically yourself here?
But in a cloak, and I'm gonna keep the hood up.
Selby's wearing a cloak and a hood, but it still looks like herself. All right. But still, your party seems to be successfully have changed its profile.
I want to point out that
like
the most chaotic people in this party understood the assignment.
I also think, like, I'm not, like, we don't look like us, but we also don't look, like, unassuming. Like, it sounds super noticeable.
They're probably just assuming you have a tragic backstory.
All right,
That's true. They are used to adventurers.
Let's see how we can get into town
with our tragic backstory.
All right. So the guards just seem to wave you in, and as you enter, Rack, Raja, and Nolan all head off in the direction of the guilds. Which direction are you guys heading in?
Towards Ivan's.
Yeah, towards Ivan's.
Do
we know where Ivan's is? Yeah, bye guys. Oh yeah, do we have to escort them to the guild for the job to be over? Or is back to Oron good enough?
They never said anything about escorting them back to the guild.
Okay, so do we know where Ivan's place is?
Yes, you do.
I don't like
then we're
so our pay on that guard gig was just whatever loot we found, right?
Yeah, it was the loot and the stuff that Ivan loaned / gave us before.
I didn't like them anyways.
But she kind of gave you that stuff on the promise of you would bring her back the ring.
Right.
And she promised to do something for you in return.
What did she promise? Do we know what she promised? I don't remember her promises.
No.
Sweet.
What was my thing? What did I get?
All right, so you guys are just heading back
We've got a 22 disguise check.
Yeah, we're heading. No, he was wondering what he got from Ivan.
Who wants to roll a 1d100 this time?
Ooh.
I did the last one.
I'll do it. Alright, let's find the D100. Okay, D100. Yeah.
Oh.
Wow. Someone needs to apologize to Kyle.
Sorry, was my roll bad?
You don't know what these rolls mean. You don't know if high or low is what I'm looking for. You don't know if it's a random number set.
Queen, were you saying my roll was bad?
Alright, I'm sorry, Kyle. This is not a my chaos takes its own form. I'm just saying. Alright, well, I'm gonna look forward to whatever that causes. I'm feeling pretty good though. Me and the Kenku.
Yeah, we'll have cracked Grids' code, because if we get there unscathed after that, we'll know that low is good in terms of random encounters.
Not necessarily.
Yeah.
I said it might be some magic
It's a whole broad table, I'm sure.
Or the whim of the moment.
Or there's just a post-it note saying "sexy goblin" on it, and I'm just winging it. Who knows?
Yeah, that last one sounds more realistic.
I do have tables. I have to say, but
I bet that's the number that I get to see the bear with. Yeah, that's the bear number.
No.
Yeah, the guards hit you so hard on the
But
head that you see the
roll perception check.
Who? Me?
all of us.
All of you. Yeah.
You let me do this, people. I just want to point this out. Everybody was like,
Yeah, no, it was great. I literally was like, oh, the most
Well, we're not
chaotic person is gonna roll this. Yeah,
aside from
we
Tonka.
don't see shit.
Oh god, Tonka sees something, but none of us.
I'm
All right.
actually the most perceptive person.
Bubbles has mud in her eyes. She
I
can't see shit.
am going to tell something to Tonka because only Tonka sees or notices this, and who knows if Tonka's actually going to care about it enough to share with the rest of the class. You there?
Second. There we go. Yeah.
Alrighty. Okay, so here's a little vignette that you happen to see as you guys are walking through one of the main squares. You know, this section with the temple in it and all of that. You see a couple of guards, and of course, like, you know, guards are trying to avoid because of the possibility that maybe they're on the lookout for you. But you happen to notice a couple of guards in the fin helmets, you know, the standard guards in the area, talking to a rather strange-looking tall dragonborn with these green scales and what appears to be, and this happens occasionally with dragonborn or drax, as they're sometimes called, he has wings. You would have taken them as a cloak or they have wings. You would have taken them as a cloak for a moment, but they happen to extend as they seem to be in a serious discussion with the guards. Kind of body language that you might think they're not very happy about talking with the guards. The other weird thing that's attracting your attention to this guy, whether or not you wish to share with the rest of them about it, is this guy has weird tattoos. He has the tattoos on his face that make him look like he's got 8 eyes. And possibly like a spider-like mandibles on the sides of his cheeks. He is really weird looking. So this is really attracting your attention. But
if that's rare, then I might point it out. But I'd probably just be like, "Whoa, look at that dude! He must be hard to get a job, something like that." I don't know.
All right.
Because it sounds like he's weird looking in a way that isn't necessarily positive. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah. All right. Is there anything you wish to do in relationship to this before rejoining the party? Do you stay with the party?
I'm thinking all that Tonka would be likely to do is like make fun of him. So that's probably what Tonka's going to do.
Okay, that's something the party would hear.
What? The original Steamboat Willie version of Mickey that just came out of copyright.
Yeah.
Oh, holy shit!
So was Queen's role not good enough that she saw anything?
No, she didn't notice anything. Tonka's staring at something off to the side.
Yeah, so Tonka's staring at this like weird looking dragon guy, and she decides to make fun of him because he looks funny and he has like face tattoos, which is weird.
Dragon guy.
Yeah,
dragon guy.
You're
almost look as
pointing
weird
the
as
character
that guy, Bubbles. But if you work a little harder, you can look weird like that guy. But you're not quite there yet.
Do you turn and look?
Why?
Yeah.
Random.
All right. So you seem to be
Queen.
like over towards you're currently in the main square, the main huge square with like the government buildings and the temple and whatnot. You guys have been around here before, and this seems to be taking place like almost out in front of the big tavern, the Griffin's Respite. And you're basically seeing a couple guards that seem to be talking animatedly to this dragonborn dude, who appears to also have wings, green scales but red wings. And he's got face tattoos that make him look like he's got 8 eyes, and he's got looks like the tattoos of spider mandibles on the sides of his cheeks.
That's weird.
Something to see if I recognize that, because that sounds like some specific cult shit.
Give me a religion check.
Okay.
Queen, do you see the dragon guy?
Well, he's not a dragon, so that's important.
Dragonborn. Oh, wait, he's Dragonborn. Oh shit.
Yeah, I had the same thought, but he's not a dragon. Thank God.
You're pretty sure, though you don't recognize the exact like symbols they might be wearing, but the spider symbols that probably means he's a worshiper of Hoitas, the goddess of magic. Kyle, you also, in addition to that thing, you do notice that he does have a rather archaic symbol around his neck that belongs to that deity.
Archaic as an old, or do
Yep.
you mean arcane?
Archaic, like a very old version of it.
I will communicate that.
Interesting.
Oh,
I will punch Tonka.
Flex is gonna tell everybody that that he's leaving now and walk away from that Dragonborn guy.
Are you walking in the direction we were already going?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So
Yeah.
I wanna shove Tonka for saying that. Do I need to do an unarmed attack?
Give me an athletics check.
Okay.
We're leaving now.
I mean, she can have an acrobatics because she probably she knew what she was doing.
Hey! I said
Shit.
you didn't look as bad as him.
Yeah,
But
that's
you're
not gonna
right.
help.
Don't worry.
Damn it!
So Tonka manages to
Only I
evade
had
your shove.
advantage. Okay.
And you only get glanced at by the guards. The guards don't seem to be paying much attention to you. They're busy They're busy looking like they're ready to either, arrest this guy or get into a brawl. It's hard to tell. Like they don't seem to be very happy about him.
Should keep moving before the guards decide to be interested in us. So I'm gonna keep her on.
Flex says under his breath, I hope they get that trash off the street.
You hope they get what?
That trash off the street.
Oh my god!
Flex really hates dragons, guys. That's not.
Hey, I thought we were talking about racism.
Yeah. How loud do you say that?
I'm just marveling at how good I look.
Yeah, sure. It gets caught.
Yeah, like do you say that loudly enough for the dragon?
No, he says that he says that the best disguised with him.
Okay.
He's not actively going to make problems right now.
Yeah, what does Flex say specifically again?
I hope they get that trash off.
Okay, yeah.
Flex
Blank
is
going
being
to
very
nod.
racist.
He's against racism against everything except dragons.
He's a dragonborn, not a dragon.
Still, he looks like a dragon.
enough.
Irrelevant.
He's a dragonborn with wings. He's a dragonborn who looks like he wants to be a dragon when he grows up.
Yeah, no, that's not gonna. I'm not saying in real.
Does
But,
Dragonborn
like,
not mean born from dragon?
Like, he's
No,
Well,
it does
it's
not.
they're usually called the Dragonborn is the term for D&D of them. The local name is Drac. They're just called
Okay.
There's
Dracs.
also
But
Anthrasil,
dragonborn are their own
Draco
race.
human.
Like, it doesn't mean that
Yeah.
they're not the same species. They're like the Dracolings or whatever they're called in Drew's Fred books. In that,
yeah.
they're related and descended, but they're not actually like they can't interbreed or anything at this point.
Yeah, it's like how half orcs are considered their own race.
but
Well,
No, half orcs can breed with humans, orcs, and other half orcs. They
yeah,
are not
and
their own
if you get an
race.
orc and a human together, you get a half orc. So
Yeah,
Well,
and a half orc can breed a
I was
half
talking
orc,
about
and
mechanically.
yeah. Well, yeah, from mechanics standpoint, that is definitely the case.
they're from dragons, though. So I mean, I get what you're saying about that, but
They're from dragons in a sense that the dragons bred them, to be slaves according to canon lore of D&D. It's unclear what the lore is in this world.
Also,
Oh.
it's unclear how much that lore is going to remain once D&D does their whole, races aren't a thing.
I don't know that Flex would know about that though. Do you
Well,
want me to
I'm
go-
not planning to play that new D&D. I'm using this one along with this, with
Yeah.
some of the stuff in there, plus my own personal lore. So
Do you want me to roll
yeah,
it?
no, I get what Beth is saying. Like, you hate all things that remind you of dragons.
Yeah, essentially. I was like,
Yeah.
we can try to calm down his racism, but nothing that you're saying makes me think that he's gonna calm it down. Like they're from
Yeah, no, we can Well, we're gonna walk away from him, so you know.
Oh, I am. I'm
That's
thorough
a-
walking away from that. Me.
Okay, I'm gonna follow you.
I totally get it's funny.
Hey guys,
by
do you think Ivan will like how I look in this dress?
Hmm?
Do you think Ivan will like how I look in this dress?
You're very pretty, You're very pretty, fluffy friend.
You are not keeping my dress.
A single tear rolls down Bubbles' cheek, streaking the mud.
Yeah, Bubbles, you should take some lessons from Cotton.
Okay, I roll off again.
Roll off on what?
There he is.
Every time she insults me, I'm gonna try to hit it to shove her.
Oh.
You made it.
Okay, Bubbles pushes you hard enough for you to stumble.
Wait, isn't she supposed to roll acrobatics, not athletics?
I
don't
roll
know.
athletics. She rolls. Oh, yeah, you are supposed to roll acrobatics.
Oops.
Yeah, roll acrobatics, Taco.
That's even worse.
Ah,
That's not bad.
that is even worse.
Tried to help.
Yeah, with that roll, I'm gonna shove her and also like kind of have my foot in front so that she trips and be like, "Wow, Taka, for an acrobat, you can't seem to walk."
Well, it's okay. I'm dressed up as you. I have to stay in character.
Oh, we need to separate these two.
Yeah, Bubbles is gonna go walk as far away from Taka as put as many people as possible between her and Taka.
I love the petty feud.
I think that's good enough that I see what's going on with y'all.
What are you seeing? I mean, Flex is like 10 feet in front of you.
Not anymore. Bubbles is now ahead of Flex.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure that I am between the two feuding ladies.
Trying to put yourself between two ladies. I see how it is.
You two can it at least until we get to Ivan's courtyard.
I'm really starting to worry about how you are a campaign boyfriend.
Well, he does have a level in Bard now. That does mean he has to be more interested, right?
No,
Um,
That's
I'm
fair.
trying to make sure they don't keep fighting, and you know, neither one of them have particularly good disguises.
so Selby told us to can it. I'm gonna say she started it and stomp off to be in front of Flex.
And of course, the classic mom line. I don't care. I'm finishing it.
I'm finishing it. Blank, did you ever reply to what I said, or did you just keep going with your character?
He nodded.
Blank just kept going.
Oh.
With that, yeah. Blank very much nodded. So, I believe.
But he's
to
sitting on your
slide,
shoulders.
It would look like the giant Akata said, "Oh, I wish all those dragon to clean up the trash of that dragonborn," and then nodded to his own statement.
Fair enough. Okay.
Without moving his beak.
You're skilled
But
like
your tummy has opinions.
that. I'm sorry. He hates dragons.
I'm amazed we've gone this long without that blowing up in our faces.
It was a close thing. No, somebody
It really was.
for some of it. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm really proud of the matchmaking feint.
That was yeah, that was good. That was good. I got in a lot of trouble with that one.
Okay, so do we make it to Ivan's, or with a 5 does more shit happen?
All right. You found yourself at the front gate to her estate.
I knock. Or pull the bell, or whatever you do there. If there's guards or something.
Yeah, a
Well,
servant.
didn't we establish last time that they know us and we can just come and go?
Well, yeah, but you still have to say, "Hey, it's us." Don't mind the disguises.
Yeah, we've been out of town for a while.
Okay, fair.
And we do look kind of weird.
Not great. Me exactly great. You look weird.
Yeah, but that's a problem in terms of Ivan's guards recognizing us.
No, that's fair.
A servant you recognize, I believe, the more elderly man, butler sort,
Butler friend.
comes up to the gate and just kind of raises a silvery eyebrow. Yes,
we're back.
may I help? Who are you?
We're back, butler friend.
He kind of
Ivan
turns
sent us on a mission, and we're back.
towards the rest of you, waiting for clarification.
Bubbles is gonna like scrub some of the mud off her face and be like, "It's us, the
We're the
dancers
circus people.
we're the circus people that Ivan
circus.
sent out. I know I don't look as pretty as normal. My arms got messed up, but hopefully she can fix that. But
Do you
my
have
face is
the
still
ring that she requested?
Yeah.
Oh, you heard about
We'd
that.
like to talk to her about that.
yeah, we totally have it.
We need to talk to her.
Roll deception.
Did you say perception?
Deception.
Why? We have the ring.
Well,
Yeah, we said we have the ring.
The attitude of it is basically implying that you're going to tell her that you don't. So basically, you're trying to be deceptive at this moment.
Oh, they are. Okay. I was like, I'm not being deceptive. I said, yeah.
I'm just straight up saying we want to talk to her about it.
Yeah.
But Bubbles.
I want to give the help action to whatever Flex is doing.
Yeah, Bubbles. Oh, okay. Bubbles doesn't care. She can just. And technically, I can roll deception if you want, but Bubbles doesn't really care. As soon as they say we
roll
have
deception.
it, she's gonna say, "Yeah, we have it." Okay.
The butler kind of looks at you
Wow.
and says, "Are you planning on providing Mistress Ivan with the ring?"
Why do you care?
Mr. Ivan, but not you.
All right, now you can roll deception at this point.
Why? We're not giving it to him either.
Well, no, because I just suggested that we would be giving it to Ivan.
We don't know. We might be giving it to Ivan.
I mean, I
Very-
feel like that's a pretty good deception.
Yeah.
Very well. She will be expecting the ring post haste then. Kind of steps aside. At this point, I would like you guys to give me an intelligence check.
Oh, that's my best skill.
I don't
Yeah.
care.
Ah,
Oh.
that's appropriate.
There we go.
Excuse me.
I got it. I will save us.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's literally my worst skill. Awesome.
Kyle,
Why
like
did we get a +1?
Me and Selmy.
And Selmy.
Oh yeah, I
rolled
don't
high
know.
in the intelligence roll. Selmy and Kyle, Cotton. As you're walking down the path towards the main house, it is increasingly twisting in your brain that if you have the ring and don't give it to her immediately, she probably won't let you guys leave. And most likely, even without calling in reinforcements, has the ability to, well, make sure that you never leave again.
Total party wipe.
Yeah,
Party.
I believe the term is murderize.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, horrific.
Well, I will communicate that to the rest of the group, and I will say, hey, do we really want to bring the ring into the same room as her
Yes,
if we don't
we
know
do.
if we're going to give it to her?
We do know because Mr. Butler Man has explained how important it is that we get it to her immediately. Bubbles says, making it very pointed that you're saying this in front of the fucking servant.
No,
No, we're not.
he's staying at the front gate at the moment, and you guys are halfway down the path.
Oh,
Yeah.
I assumed he was leading us.
We're on our own.
oh, that's
I
different
don't
then.
want the best friend in danger. Maybe we should stay out here or go somewhere else, and you guys can go talk.
No, because she knows we have it now. She's gonna come after us if we don't give it to her. Like, it's too late. As soon as the guy knew we had it, we have to do this.
We are officially in the belly of the beast.
Right, so are we giving it to her, or are we gonna wait?
Well, we're gonna give it to her, but we're gonna ask her about it first. I think was the plan.
There's other.
We go in to give it to her, and we ask her some stuff in a friendly, not holding the ring hostage kind of way.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that she doesn't. Not holding the ring hostage part is about not getting killed.
So we're planning. We are going to give it to her. We just hope that she's not going to do anything mean with it.
Yeah, well, I mean, if we pretend we're super excited to give it to her or whatever, then we can go tell someone else that she has it right afterward.
Or if we need to, we can always go steal the other. I mean,
that's also true.
She was really nice to us. She promised to help us build up our. Gosh, I want to if I was to choose a word completely at random, adventuring muscles, so that we could take on the guard captain.
Yeah, she's a dragon. I bet she's a good person.
Well, and she said she might have more stuff for us to do to help, strengthen our going and exploring things and killing other things muscles.
Is that
All right, I'm ready.
Is that what we're doing? I was just following best friend.
That's fine. That works. We were guarding people while they explored a thing and killing other things when they tried to kill us.
I mean, I can kill things that tried to kill us.
Yeah. See, you're good. Don't worry about it.
As long as best friend is okay with it.
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
I's okay.
Okay.
But we like Ivan. We don't have any reason to distrust her other than the whole. Other than the stuff about the rings. Until we left, we didn't have any reason to think poorly of her, correct?
The stuff about the rings is a really good reason to distrust them, though.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. But my character is my character. As a player, I know we need to book it.
Aside from the genocide thing, we have no reason to hate Hitler.
Right, exactly.
He even made pretty pictures.
From the point of view of his dogs, Hitler was
and
a great guy.
And he was a totally vegan.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's a point.
Well, that makes it all better.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my point, though. It's you can't...
Yeah. But it's us. I mean, if I was playing a normal paladin, fuck yeah. But Bubbles? That's the problem with this party. We don't have enough brains to see the obvious.
Well, we're bards.
I mean, Cotton and Selmy are the ones who would see it, and they raised concerns, but they didn't raise them hard enough to make us do anything else.
Yeah, or fast enough. So that's on them. I did not go.
Plus, we need to tell shit. You know what we didn't discuss, and now it's too late? Whether we're telling Ivan that we left the demon there boarded up so we could send other devil, so that we can send other adventurers after it. And hey, here's this ring that controls devils.
Well,
are we gonna?
I don't know.
I was actually going to ask her if she recognized the name Teratome.
Yeah.
Okay, but I think the archaeologists were in charge of finding new adventurers for that shit, right? So
yeah, they're in charge of the demon. I don't know why we'd have to mention that. We're just giving
devil.
Them the
Okay. I mean, she might ask what happened.
Yeah.
And I was just wondering if we were going to tell her that there was a devil, those super powerful beings that she's going to be able to control with this ring, that we left one on this plane, stuck in a circle, ripe for the picking.
I don't know that. So there's two ways. Either she's a good and we're not going to worry about it. She doesn't necessarily know about that. And we don't necessarily need to tell her about that. And if she's a vampire, we definitely don't want to mention that. So I would say let's just be here's a ring. We have some questions. And maybe leave out the devil part. Until
I mean, like I said, it didn't occur to me until just now, so we kind of can't like Bubbles can ask that in the like 50 feet we have to walk to get to the door, but yeah, maybe don't volunteer about the devil, guys. Just like if she asks, we can tell her, but maybe just like don't describe the adventures if we don't have to.
All right.
yeah, I need to know. Need to know.
I love how Bethany is agreeing with us because Flex would just be like, "We can tell Vampire Friend what sent us on the adventure. She will want to hear that."
Well, no, even like, we don't need to tell everybody everything. Like,
That is the most unflexed statement I have ever heard.
well, we don't have to tell everybody everything. I guess that's fair. I mean, I can have.
But you do.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. Okay, I'll tell him probably. Give me like 5 minutes. I think
There
that
it is.
maybe to like make sure I don't talk for long periods of time. Again,
Yeah, I mean, you are the one who told the archaeologist about the ring.
yeah,
Just saying.
I don't know that you guys should have let me come to this.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll just say that like right before. Hey guys, maybe don't tell her we left the devil chained up in there, and that we're trying to get other people to go and banish it. Let's just like not volunteer that if we don't have to.
Gotcha, bubbly friend.
All right, Grizz, let's go talk to Ivan.
Like that we powwowed on.
Is it dark? By the way, is it nighttime? Is Ivan even
no,
going to
it
be
seems to be
awake
the
for us to talk?
It appears to be the afternoon.
Well.
Okay, then next servant we see, I'm going to ask if we can get baths.
So you get to the front door. The front door opens for you, and you are ushered inside.
Did we not go to
All right, I will.
Hey guys, it's
What?
like 20 till 10. Is this like a good place to stop and we can pick it up next week?
Yeah, it's probably
If
true.
that's what you want to do, we can do that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
This was fun. I got to
Yeah.
be Professor
It
Kingsley
was
again.
fun.
And next week you'll just find out if your planning has done you good or if it's going to get you killed.
My
It is
natural one
think
says
the
gonna
second
be
one.
Like worst cliffhanger ever. We know the answer to this.